Hi fire signs, welcome back to my channel. We are about relationship with ourselves first, okay? Because we want a healthy relationship outside of ourselves, but it comes with managing our emotions so we can identify our intuition for good health, good wealth, all right? But it comes from the essence of love. You've got to love yourself, love others, love being, love planet, love God, okay? So you can create a balance within yourself and outside of yourself so we can co-create with the universe. The universe does not work against us. We work against the universe. Okay, so you could go for a challenging time when it comes to spirituality, or it comes to unconventional lifestyles, or you could have a difficulty with a Taurus person when it comes to a conventional relationship, or you're looking for or you're looking at a situation where someone's doing dark spiritual practices, so you have to look at your religious beliefs. Fire sign, I'm going to give you my part of my story. I'm dealing with a fire sign. All right, that's my soulmate. How do I know it's my soulmate? Telepathic content every day. All right. How did I know it's my soulmate? Before 4 years ago, all right, he told me to study oil and gas. Do you understand? All right. So now maybe you have a religious clash. Why am I saying this? Because if you had a choice between two women, one you saw twice or 3 times, and you blocked them for a Taurus person, Taurus again. So what does that say about your religion? What does it say, fire signs? Because how can you pick the devil and not the angel? But you go church all the time, you chant all the time, you do practices all the time. How come you didn't choose your soulmate? Think about it. And another thing as well, let's talk about religion, fire signs. How is it we've got the Quran, all right, to relate to Middle Eastern people, okay? We've got Buddhism to relate to Japanese, okay, and Chinese people. A lie? Okay. We've got the Bible that can relate to who? Europeans. Where's the black man's Bible? Now, this is where my problem comes in. I met my soulmate. God said me to write a book. Do you understand? Instead of coming to me to write a book, he went to Genevieve Niger, a Taurus person, blocked me, and started working on our idea. God said, yeah, idiot, yeah, fool. Come we go. Round 13. Bit of my story. Write your dreams down, people. All right? Because my fire sign, he's with a Taurus person, and I keep having dreams about her spiking his drinks, and he's passed out at the bed, at the toilet. Oh yeah, I think they were engaged, or she wanted an engagement, but they did something. There was in a high commitment though. They can lie. That's why I don't follow celebrities, because this same person's out there saying, oh, I've been single for 20 years. I wasn't ready to love. I'm ready to love now. I was hurt 20 years ago by someone. Lie! They love this sympathy vote. Fire sign, you went to someone very fickle, maybe a Taurus person or a Pisces person, very frickless, vanity person, very gullible. Okay, maybe those who sacrifice themselves unnecessarily for others. Maybe someone sacrificed way too much for you, or you sacrificed way too much for this Taurus person and a Pisces person. Never mind. And how did you treat your soulmate? Like shit. Never mind, it's karma. How you treat people is how you will get back, my friend. Maybe some of you single, all right, but maybe you're looking at a high level commitment, but you went to a vanity person that acts like they're independent, wealthy, but no, fire signs, you were paying for their lifestyle, weren't you? Yeah, you were, and you made a Gemini person restricted while you did that. So now we're looking at independence, all right, fire signs. Maybe you're being independent away from your mother issues, maybe, or you're divorcing away from a fickle person that's a bit gullible, okay? Because now you're looking at a financial stability. Maybe you feel more structured within yourself. Maybe you feel more self-reliant. I always tell people, don't rely on no one, be self-reliant, all right? Independence and self-reliancy is 2 different things. And having help and being reliant on people is definitely vastly different, okay? We're looking at maturity, we're looking at status, all right? Someone feels as if you've got freedom. Maybe someone's looking at your wisdom of your maturity, my darling, okay? But maybe you're working very hard, fire signs, and now you're looking at your rewards, okay? Maybe you're going through, while you're single, doing independent wealth, or maybe you're acting like you're single. Take it as it resonates. Maybe you got a reality check, okay? Because maybe you took a poor choice when it came to an earth sign person, when it comes to you being a single bachelor, or maybe you coming to being a single mother. You made the bad choice, okay? Now you've got lack of choices now. Why? Because your opinions and your options don't make no sense. So now you're looking at your emotions and your independent wealth, maybe. All right, or maybe looking at a single mother that you thought was a vanity, gullible person. Sorry, you are. Love ain't gullible, so don't listen to no one. Someone fears, maybe a water sign person in your energy, fire sign fears moving on. All right. Now you look at stagnation. Someone is accepting your lot, moving on. All right. Maybe somebody wants to move forward, or someone fears moving forward. Okay. Because now you're looking at someone that having a reality check about their poor choices. You can't be telepathically connected to someone and you're laying down with a vanity earth sign or water sign woman. That's madness. Karmic debt for you, fire signs. Okay. Now, maybe for some of you, you're bored at your work. Maybe you're working with a Virgo, Taurus person in this institution. All right. Maybe you went with a vanity person that's very gullible. Okay. Because now you're looking at a situation where your job is coming in as a failure. Someone's overspending. Someone's got debt. Someone had a wish for someone to qualify for their debt. Now someone has a karmic debt and earth debt because you can't get people to pay for your debts. It doesn't work like that. You're just accumulating more spiritual debt for yourself. All right. So someone's looking at someone in this group or in this institution, doesn't have the qualifications, a very unqualified person. All right. So now, fire signs, you're looking at someone that is not qualified to plant a foundation. This is why your mouth's too big when you're going online saying, oh, she's worth fighting for to do projects. And even someone said what to do 2 lines. 2 lines. Let me and go forward. Maybe you're single now. Maybe look at your good news, all right, about a person that's gullible. Okay, maybe you've got good news about earthly matters. So now you're creating a solid beginning, fire signs, all right? Maybe you're setting up your goals. You've got opportunity to increase your income. Maybe someone's looking at a book to negotiate, all right? Because you understand that your soulmate is writing a book, okay? So now you're an open-minded person. Maybe you're learning, all right, from an earth sign person, or earth sign person learning about you to write or to be a writer, to be a producer or a director, but they're very unqualified, okay? So who is willing to learn? Oh, yeah. So someone, okay, is counting on you, fire signs, all right? Earth sign person, a Virgo, Capricorn person, okay? Or you're looking at Scorpio person. I'm so glad I don't need you, boy. So glad. So glad I can do all this myself. So glad, man. God's so good. God is so good. So you're looking at maybe good news, all right, when it comes to intuition. Okay, because you understand someone is independent, very self-sufficient. Maybe you got a reality check that this person is very psychic. They use your emotion, imagination. This is why you're bored at work. Why? Because you've got no one that you're sleeping with. Because I heard in my dream as well, fire sign is sleeping with a shell. That means what you're working with at work don't make no sense. Unqualified people, and you'll say you're in the arts, creating pure fart. Why? Because in the arts, you need to be a dreamer, psychic, imagination, you name it. But you said what? Never mind. Someone's looking for a new beginning. Use your intuition. Someone's looking for independent wealth. You can get that, fire signs, all right? But just use your intuition, my darling. Don't be afraid to do so, okay? Pay attention in your dreams, okay? And your reality, you'll be fine, fire signs, all right? Because now you understand you're having a reality check because somebody was gossiping and being very malicious. Earth sign lied that the Queen of Swords, all right, was gossiping, being malicious, being biased, all right? One who puts people down and can't be trusted. Now you're having a fucking reality check because how can you believe an earth sign person when you're telepathically connected to someone? You're not making no sense. Did your Queen of Swords sleep with Genevieve Nigel, or did you sleep with the Queen of Swords? Think about it, earth signs, because you're not earth sign, really him again, fire sign, because you're not making no sense. Disconnection, did you? Empathy, disinterested, stagnation, impulsiveness, very negative patterns. You detach from a Queen of Cups, Queen of Swords. Now you're going to get that name from her now. She don't trust you. Never mind. That was your wish fulfillment, wasn't it? But your wish fulfillment went to an earth sign person because the earth sign person had a wish fulfillment for you to pay their bills before you go anywhere. That's why I don't believe in women's rights, because by the time they floss out these men, what have I got? Nothing. But you don't want to go around saying Queen of Swords is a gossiper. I don't even have friends, bro. Who am I gossiping to? Who am I gossiping to? So a water sign person, this Queen of Cups you're laying down with, and this earth sign, they're all gossiping about your business. Sorry, love, not me. About can't be trusted. You can't be trusted. You're a walking mattress, not me. You and Genevieve, not me. So go and find yourself. There you go. Disharmony to a 2 of cup. God's divine love. God's divine love. So now you got unhappy couple. You're with a Taurus person or Virgo person. Yes, you was. Or you're with a Queen of Cups. Yes, you was. Now you are unhappy. Serves you right, man. Serves you right. Who was you humping? Cindy Humphrey was you. Let me find out her star sign. Because it's funny that she stopped following me just so that she can interview you. I saw you too. Yes, I did. And I saw her post. I wished he was back in COVID with what's his name. I'm not stupid, man. I'm not stupid. So everyone's a lie about me. Why? That's why I don't like certain people. They will lie just about people just to be around people. It's madness. Cindy Benno tapped my name. She's the next one I'm after as well. Anyhow I heard that she tapped my name, I'm after her as well. I don't care what man sleeping with whoever. Leave my name out of it. Leave it. It's like when men go out and date other race, you look got to dish your own race. Same thing like, why you have to diss me just to be with someone? Keep me out your mouth. That's all I'm asking these people to do, you know. Keep my name and my whatever independent wealth I'm going for. Mind your business. You and this Taurus person is getting on my nerves. And that's what they want as well. Oh, come out of yourself. Yeah, I'm balanced, babe. My default would always be love. So I can come out here and bruck your girlfriend up for making trouble on me on purpose. And you stood back and never said nothing. This is what I don't like about players. They like women to fight over them while they sit down and wank over them. Why? When they start wanking and coming, you're coming over what? A shell. That's all juice you're going to see anyway. Because God showed me, Firesign, you're sleeping with a dead walking mattress. A shell. So I really did hope you messed with Cindy Humphrey. I really did. I really do hope. Because you both had the same colours on. That's what Nigerians do, innit? When you lot are smashing, you're be at an event with the same colours on. So I really hope it was Cindy Humphrey. I really, really do. I really do. Let me prove to you, they need you for a foundation. I don't. So now, someone's looking at a new job, all right? Use your intuition to get this new job, my lovelies, okay? Some of you fire signs, all right? Some of you fire signs are way too much in your ego. Never mind. Because they went to an upside-down Taurus, very insecure. Oh, yeah, lack of confidence, lack of growth, overbearing tendencies, disharmony, is it? That's where he went to. Instead of a 2 of cup. Never what? He went for a new job, never mind, by using his intuition. And then he ended up with a third-party person. Oh, yeah, that liked to gossip, very malicious, very biased, very moody, woody bitches. Never mind, fire signs. Hypocritical, aren't you, darling? I can't do hypocritical people. I'm sorry. Now you're looking at love and comfort. Was meant to go to a curious person, but it became disharmony. Disharmony. Again, with tissues and issues and all sorts, imbalance, conflicts, disconnections. Yeah, maybe she cussed you out. Now your girlfriend's going around saying she's a gossiper, she's malicious. Well, I don't have a group of friends like you lot. I'm too busy. I'm too busy. I've got my children of my friends. I probably got one friend from uni. That's it. So how am I gossiping and being malicious, my friend? I don't have time for that. Do you know how long it takes to learn oil and gas? Do you know how long it takes to learn a degree and a master's straight after that? I did 4 years degree in 2 years. Then I did, yeah, using my intuition, people. Then I did straight after that. Yes, I did. I done a master's after that for for global business. After that, oh yeah, I had to start study a whole lot of dreams that kept coming in even more faster. Do you understand? And then God said, pick up your tarot. Then I had to pick up my tarot and learn not just about tarot, symbols, planetaries, unit. I ain't got time for friend. So when you're sitting there listening to these comments and yeah, Miss Queen of Swords, she's malicious, she's a gossiper. Yes, she is. I ain't got time for that. Now let's all see 9, 12 years later or 5 years later, who's really got the mastery out of their tools. Not your girlfriend. No, it's not. Failed fashion line, failed relaunch, failed production companies with an S on it. Don't get me started, my friend. Don't get me started. Oh, yeah, and failed motherhood. First time Genevieve comes out and admits she has a baby, she had a son or daughter, whatever it was. Please. I'm not hiding my children. What? Because I want to be famous. Act like, look at me. I'm too famous to have babies. I'm too posh to push. Shut up, man. This is a feminine fatale. Feminine fatale, a Taurus person. Temporary financial hardship. Negative changes, are ya? Oh, yeah. They didn't want to feel left out in the cold. Why? They blocked a Queen of Swords for a Taurus person. Oh, yeah. They wanted the world. She wanted to make me feel like the world was against me. No, it's not. No, it's not. No, it's not. I don't judge one failure from 8 billion people. There's 8 billion people out there. How much directors are out there? Till a King of Swords and a King of Pentacles is looking to sign me up. Publishing deal, my friend. You stay with your Adiwali and I'll do my business. Let's see who needs who. I did this on my own. I told them, let's all have a challenge, my darling. Let's all challenge, my love. Let's use our intuition. Don't get no help, no support from no one. And let's see who can build and who can't. Oh yeah, how many years later, all I see Genevieve saying, I'm in events. And it got about 5 people writing that story. Never mind, my darling. So Aquarius, maybe you'll think about a fire sign person, all right, my love? Fire sign person, you're probably thinking about a Queen of Swords that your love choice, gossiped about, was very malicious to, lying, oh yeah, lying, bringing bias, loss. Don't worry about it, baby. Now you look and watch me grow. Aquarius, my lovely, that's what they're thinking about. And it is, fire signs, you're thinking about an Aquarius person now making big changes. Oh yeah, this lover, Gemini, Aquarius person. Oh yeah, it's a reality check for you, love. Never mind. Did you made a poor choice in love? Never mind. You didn't follow your intuition, you know you're telepathic to someone. Oh, never mind, fire signs. Never mind, you like glutton, you like punishment, don't you? You see, people, they like words and not actions. I gave him actions, but he wanted words, you see. So Genevieve gives him words and he gave him all the action. And guess what? No direction. Never mind. Light at the end of the tunnel for you, fire signs. Could be a masculine I'm talking to, a Leo person in particular. Maybe there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Maybe you feel that way, right? Air sign person. All right? Recovering and improving from your foolishness. Why? Because you could bring disharmony. What, do you want to sit down and wait for you? I don't think so, baby. What, more 12 years, 13 years? Wait for you till you play with Cindy. You play with whoever. And Genevieve Niger, and Genevieve Niger's playing with all these other men. I ain't ready for AIDS, babe. I ain't ready for that. I'm never going to be ready for that. So you don't continue with your wife swaps, your girl swaps, and all that swaps, all right? Thank you very much. That's not my lifestyle. Been single and celibate for 13 years, baby. Oh, yeah. Queen of Swords. She's very sufficient, self-sufficient, perspective, strong-willed, wit-headed. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Total honesty. Instead, someone went around and tried to convince themselves that Queen of Swords was gossipy, malicious, lying, biased, bitchy, witchy, dishy. Never mind. When you follow the fool, guess what happened? Never mind. You fail at school. No tools. At school. For the fool. This is Earth School, man. Never mind. Alright, so now we're looking at unorthodox, dark spiritual practices from a Taurus person and this group of people. There you go. Group of people being very challenging. Why? Because they don't believe in God. Don't believe in God. Now we look at freckles, people, vanity. You know what I don't like? Why does it always take genitals to convince you to be either a Buddhist or a Christian or a Muslim? Why can't you just do it from the faith of your own self? Always got to be because you're with someone. I can't be controlled like that. Sorry. African spirituality is the way for me. Glad my dad was a Rastafarian. Rastafarians don't give up on that lion. Africans do though. They're like panther. They follow anything those stupid people say. Be a panther, Black Panther, and they cover their heart. Wakanda forever. Wankers forever. What does a thug mean? Panther and a thug in the jungle. I'm a lion. I don't jump on because you don't say you're a panther. Oh well, I'm a lion. Gladly, babe. I'm not ever going to give up my lions. No, you're mad. I see them in my dreams all the time. They're so beautiful. Feel so real. Their nerves are just so beautiful. So beautiful. Okay, so now you look at arrogancy. Never mind, for a freckless, vanity, gullible person that you're with. Aries. Maybe it's an Aries woman, or you are with a woman that's a water sign woman, Aries woman, another Aries woman, or a Taurus woman, or a Virgo woman, or a Capricorn woman, because now you're not leaving behind. You left behind an independent, wealthy person. Very independent. They would say, "Gweg, yeah, gul." Now you're not them thing there. More bills. My son's coming in with bills. Wait. I'm recording. Pause it. I'm recording. Please. Wait, hold on. Oh, he was like, "Mom, stop it. I want to say I love you." I love him so much. We're so close, you know. All right, so someone's having a reality check, all right? fire signs, about a Queen of Swords, all right? Because somebody's done malicious gossiping about this person, and maybe you feel abandoned by this person, or a water sign person feels regret talking about this person, all right? So now we see disappointment at appointment. Someone's mourning in the mornings, maybe over a Queen of Swords, okay? Because now we're looking at a situation. Someone walked away from a Queen of Swords, all right? And now someone fears moving on from a Taurus person, right? Or a Taurus person feels very scared of moving away, or did, all right? Because why? They were looking for rewards from unfinished work. That is setbacks. People wasted their finances because somebody wanted rewards but with no effort. So now we're looking at a work situation. Maybe you feel bored at work, or there's a failure, okay, over overspending. There seems to be debt. Maybe with an earth sign person, because maybe you had that lack of awareness about this earth sign person, or a group but that was doing unorthodox practices on you, all right, fire signs, some of you. So now you're looking at self-loathing. You feel like an earth sign person is self-loathing, critical, and they're going to be denying, all right? So now they're in doubt about this group, or you're in doubt about this group. Why? Because there's a lack of awareness, okay? Because when it comes to this new job, maybe you're looking for a new job now, fire signs, because maybe you're walking away from the earth sign person. Now you're looking at a new job. Why? Because you walked away to look for a new job. Now you're probably doing self-discovery, self-analyzation. Do you know how much times I did this video today? Twice. I did a whole hour, and my mind said, look up. My phone was dead. I just used my camera, man. I just set up my studio properly. I got all the equipment. I just haven't done it at the time. I'm trying to learn so much at once. Just build up this studio is going to be doing my head in already. All right, so it cut out. And when I looked at the video, guess how long it took? A 1 minute 19 seconds. I was like, oh, what? I waffled all that time. Waffled like a Waffle House with no syrup. Just dry ass talking to nothing. I need a monitor so I can see. That's the thing. Oh, gosh. Anyway, never mind. I'm learning as I go. All right? No shame in my game. Learning as I go. I've never been a writer, director, producer. This is all something new. I've never been a speaker. I was a model with my mouth shut. Do you know what I mean? Doing spins and, you know, doing angles, you know. Now, oh boy. There's a love situation for you, fire signs. Maybe you're moving on. You want to transition to a new love, all right? You're looking at a new job. Maybe you're walking away. Maybe from a group of people because they lack their own self-awareness. Their job ethics are disgusting. I always say to people, man, why do you have to be an A-lister? Why can't you just do things at perfection? If I was Beyonce or someone, you'll give me good job, innit? Good job, innit? Right. Right, exactly. Shady jobs, man. When I saw some of the stuff my soulmate was posting for his work, I know that's not him, man. His quality, that's one thing I loved about him, man. His quality, his confidence. Oh my God, it's a turn on. Sorry, people, I'm getting carried away, innit? Oh my God, he is beautiful. But the ego, no way. No way. I'm not dealing with that. No way. Absolutely gorgeous, though. He's absolutely gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. But he does my head in. Does my head in. And in a way, I'm glad we didn't make it out, because I'm one of those, you know, ask my friends. If I see injustice towards my friends, I can't keep quiet. I'm not that person. I will tell you about yourself. Do you understand? So I'm very careful about what friends I have around me. If you make trouble all the time, I don't want you around me. Why? Because I like to defend people. I'm not going to defend your enabling foolishness. Do you understand? All my friends know, whether they're young or old, they know how to deal with me, around me. Because I don't enable no one's bad behavior. I don't expect anyone to enable mine. Do you understand? It's wrong. How do we grow? We don't grow like that. I want to grow. I believe in perfection within. I believe the more we grow from within, we become more intuitive, more psychic. God can happily help us to build heaven on earth. No, instead we've got hell on earth. Because we'll follow these stupid celebrities that think they know it all. What? Because you're a good actor doesn't mean you're a good influencer. Talk about acting then. Teach people how to be more of a good actor then. That's your influence. Why do you have to talk about our struggles? Oh, go and dig deep within yourself. I'm so insecure today, not insecure tomorrow. I went so searching. I'm so happy with myself. And then next week you're unhappy. And then you don't go to the same people, things and places. And then you want to come back 2 years later after slapping up a man You're doing a song called Keep My Wife Out Your Neck. I don't understand these people, man. Follow your own intuition. Follow your own intuition, collective, please. Maybe Firesign, you're saying you can't get word for the Gemini person, the Aquarius person, you can't get word, you want to recover, you want to go forward to that person, this bit in the ear, because it was a horrible ending, and maybe you want to improve something, I don't know. But I know my fire sign, he don't listen to nothing I say, boy. He'll just do it anyway. My soul always says that. He'll be like, I want to give you a ring, or I don't wear jewelry, babe. He don't care. Anything he feels is beauty for me. You see that soul of that man? I said, listen, we're going to do what you want anyway. Just do what you want, babe. And he loves it. He loves when I make him do what he wants. He likes that freedom of expression when it comes to creation. And I think this is where we clashed before. Because I'm not that one to like take gifts easily. I'm funny. Like, maybe I'm too Jamaican, maybe. But I'm very funny. Maybe I'm like my mum for real. My mum's like that as well. We don't take things so quickly like that. So when he came, it's like, oh, can I get you something for LA? No, just bring love. He looks so that's his love language. I didn't understand his love language was so much. I'm gonna gift you, like I'm begging on TikTok. I hate that TikTok thing challenge. Give me a what is it? A rose or oh god, I can't do it. I just post and leave. Yeah, I can't do it, man. Maybe now because I know he's my husband, my spiritual husband. Maybe I'll be more open now. I can't do gifts. I don't know what it is. I can't do gifts. I feel like it's a manipulation. I can't do it. And maybe he thought I didn't like him because I wasn't chasing him to go to places when he said, let's go. If he doesn't call me, I'm not going to call you. I'll call you the next day and cuss you. I'll do that. Do you know what I mean? Or if he says, let's go to, I don't know, he wants to go shopping once. I don't want to go shopping. I don't even like shopping, bro. I know that once I'm famous, I'm not going shopping. I'm going to get stylists to come into my house and show me clothes. I can't do that. You know what it is? I don't like clutter. I'm learning. I've got to learn, man. I don't like clutter. I don't like it. I can't go into shops where there's lots of things. I'll walk in like this. If I see something, it hits my eye, I'll take it. If not, my hand's not going through no rails. I don't do that. No. I'm not doing all that. I can't do it. I don't know what it is. First time I went TK Maxx with my friend, oh my god, I had a heart attack. I was like, I can't work in here. No, can we go please? Rails after rails, mess up. I can't do it. So that's a side note. So, you know, maybe they feel it can't get worse because maybe they had a lack of direction with a Queen of Swords because maybe a water sign person came in and with their opinion and maybe someone made a bad choice but not listen to their own intuition, you know. But my soulmate, he won't leave me alone anyway. He'll never hurt me. That's one thing I know in my heart. That's why I'm very open when it comes to the dreams. He would never hurt me. Out here, oh, that's different. Inside, no. In love and always. He loves me, man. He really, really loves me. He really does. He just having no direction, no willpower. And it's not gonna help as well because 5 years I've been cussing him. I shouldn't laugh. He said, I love your mood though. Oh yeah, when I wake up, you get someone now telling about yourself. Yeah, I'm not bringing this anger out on no one else. No, if he doesn't like the words, oh well, you wake up with Genevieve. I don't care. You don't like my words, next time behave yourself. I'm not taking out anyone else. So he probably thinks I'm malicious. Behave yourself next time. There you go. Finally, you're the Emperor upright. Finally. Exhausting. So there's a light at the end of the tunnel. Someone's going to become an emperor. God showed me. I didn't know anything about emperors and empresses, you know, until God said, tell Addie the truth. He's the lion. He's wise. We used to run a kingdom back in our day. We didn't have to say anything to anyone. Just showed everyone love and truth from each other's love. And then suddenly, everyone followed us to this lifetime. They remember us. They remember we had the best civilized kingdom in the world. History, you know, is his story, you know. He can rewrite history how he likes. This is why I love how we got vessels within us. We are temples, you know. We carry so much information from lifetime after lifetime after lifetime. That's why I tell people, don't chase the paper chase. Don't chase the shiny stuff. Chase wisdom and knowledge so it can help you for every lifetime so we don't suffer. Do you know what I mean? You go straight into intuition, you know, who's for you, who's not for you, you know? So we're looking at a strategic planner. Some of you could be a strategic planner, but in control. You could be a father figure, all right? Maybe you're thinking about a Gemini, or you're thinking of your thoughts, okay? Of like having a lack of direction, but you're moving away from that. You'll feel like it can't get any worse. With a Gemini person, you feel like you can recover anyway from your rock bottom. We all can recover from rock bottoms, you know. Just come to peace with and use your intuition. That's it. That's it. Maybe you want a love choice with a Gemini person. You want a union with a Gemini person after a 2-cup failure. There was a lack of awareness. Maybe you went to a love choice, a different lover, Taurus person. And now you want to walk away. It was an illusion. Disillusions, withdrawal. There was no emotions, man. That's 8 of Cups. That means that could have been 8 years of no emotion. None. 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 I don't know how you women do it. And they talk about women's rights. But then they'll talk about, oh, you know, I was hurt 20 years ago. And I'm ready for love now. So what was you doing all this time? Because I saw your legs open with Adiwali, my friend. That means you're proving to me that you are a high-class prostitute all this time. I love when celebrities talk, man, because they don't know when to shut up. They beg for recognition so much that I don't think they realise what they're saying half the time. Lying, Taurus person, lying, deception, trickery, dickery, dot, want to climb on a man's cock and done nothing but betrayals, thieving, dishonesty, and trying to run away with it. Taurus person. I love Taurus of a fire sign. All right, fire signs? So it looks like you're walking away from a Taurus person that's very insecure. All right, they rely on people too much, very smothering, they lack growth, they're overbearing tendencies and disharmony, and very neglectful. And then you want more of a community feeling. Maybe you're going for more of a union with the real Empress. That's a Gemini person, you know. But never mind, you'll live and you'll learn. Maybe you're moving forward, leaving home, want to feel more independent. All right, or maybe you was living in the past. All right, because now you're looking at a situation where you saw a disharmony. There was disharmony with Aquarius or Gemini person because somebody walked away and created a community with an upside down Empress. Look, Emperor and Empress. And you're going to tell people you're regal. But you're laying down, not with the Empress in your yard. You're an idiot, Adiwali. You're not making no sense. Somebody was confused and hesitated. Too much information from a Gemini person. Never mind. Next time, don't go around telling people I'm such a good actor, I can read about 10 books at once. But when I saw that, I said, all right, then there's a mind getting 100 emails a day then. See, when you lie. Too much information. Truth being revealed by Aquarius, Gemini, Libra person about lack of direction because somebody lied and said that a Queen of Swords was gossiping, malicious, lying, a bias. Lose that person. She's misery. One who puts people down and can't be trusted. And that's the force of the one he left me for. Yeah. Now you're looking at somebody was spying, but when someone was spying and stalking, they were doing deception, manipulation, all talk, not serious. We're talking about trustworthy, bad news. And it's funny, you know. I just see this woman follow me all the time in this Jeep. Big bushy hair like Genevieve's. Before the dream started with Adiwali as well. I've been dreaming about Adiwali for the last 8 years. Before the 4 years, which made 12 years, he'll just come in and say, look, go and study. Or go and do this, go and do that. And he'll leave. Now, oh my gosh, last 4 years, he won't leave me alone. We can be in a dream for hours. Yes, trust me. Or there's times when we'll be in a dream, he says, I've got to go for half an hour. Can you come back? I'll be like, yeah. I'll go off in a dream and I'll be around a crowd of people. And then in my mind, it'll be like, it's been half an hour. You got to go back. And I'll go back. And he's so happy. He'll be like, oh, you really came back? I said, yeah, babe. Of course I did. And we both walk off. I don't think he realised anyone can love him, I think. That just came to my head. I think sometimes I don't know. Maybe because he was left as a child, he doesn't believe he should be loved, and that stupid bitch Genevieve comes along and embodies his mother because she played farm and his mum, and they started playing all the emotions. I don't like her. I don't like any woman in that movie. that can talk about Black Lives Matter or about children or about slavery, and that's another kind of indirect way. You know, he lost his whole like skin color and everything, and then these people played on that. That's evil. That's wicked. Forget that it's Adiwali and it's your friend. I don't respect that. I don't. I even contacted Kate Beckinsale and she ignored me as well. I'm after her off. She's the bottom of my list. She's the last of my problem. The first one is Genevieve, and I want to have that conversation with Will Smith as well. I don't like how you disrespected my husband. Just like you're quick to stand up for your wife, trust me. See, when it comes to my spiritual husband, oh yeah, I'll trample on your neck, bro. You think you're the only one who can stick up for your spouse. Let's go. So maybe you're looking for a new love, fire sign, all right? Because maybe you're looking for a curious person. Maybe looking at her internet. Maybe she feels fulfilled. You feel fulfilled with that person. You want harmony with that person. You want completion with that person. After a lack of direction, someone lied and said she was malicious. Never mind. Because now you're looking at maybe you can't get any worse. You're the light at the end of the tunnel with a Gemini person. And maybe you want to marry this person because you're looking at intuition, proposal, new relationship, new baby. Oh, baby cub. Why do I feel like crying now? I see my spirit baby all the time. I just want him to rest now. God told me to call him Adiwali Jr. the greatest, you know. After me and his dad. Oh, look, God. God told me, yeah, because they're spiritual warriors, you know. They go in within. And they just don't fight within the soul of the self. They fight with people in the mind as well. Because there's many different... I'm gonna have to do a whole video about spirituality at some point, especially when it comes to the spiritual body. I think I have to do a whole video on that at some point, so I can understand the thoughts. I can bring in the thoughts when you have battles in the thoughts. You know what I mean? And when you have battles at the soul, and when you have battle trying to create a foundation. And about the feelings, there's many different compartments within the body. We have to understand the body is energy, all right? And that's it really, fire signs. I want to go now because I've got another video to do. Air signs. Maybe you found your counterpart, Queen and King of Wands, you know, like-minded people. Oh, then you got the King and Queen of Swords here. So that means you found someone that's perfect for you when it comes to creation, self-awareness, courage, the lion, you know what I mean, the confidence. And now you found someone with the same mental as you, all right? Now you've got the King and Queen of Swords here, okay? And you've got the King and you've got the Emperor and the Empress, but suddenly someone took a fake Empress. So, you know, someone's not really regal, are they? They're an illusion instead. All right, I've got one more video to do, fire signs. All right, my lovely. All right, I love you guys. Remember, walk in love, talking truth. Love you guys. Bye.